I know you're busy, but I have a favor to ask.
A favor? I responded to my department manager, Takato Shinji. My name is Ryohei Ogiwara, 36. I'm the team leader of Sales Team 2. The one standing next to me was Hisuru Kasumi, 36. He came in at the same time as me, and he was the leader of Sales Team 1. Our sales department was split into two groups like this. We've been going head to head with our sales numbers since we started. I'll never lose to you. I won't lose either. We were rivals.
A few months ago, 3 women retired from our department. Since then, I know you've had a hard time with us being short-staffed. That's why we recruited people. We've decided to hire 2 women.
Newbies? It's gonna be more work to train new people right now. Kasumi argued to the department head. Training would take time and energy. But we need people ASAP. We're getting more products geared toward women, so we need women in our team. I'm sure he just doesn't want to train people.
Don't say that. They're both from the same field. I want to put them in your teams.
We looked at their resumes. They had their pictures, educational background, work history. Honestly, I can't say with just the resumes. I was thinking that when... Ogiwara, I'll take her. He grinned and took one of the resumes. It was a quick decision. She looks better, and is prettier and has a higher education. No doubt she's better. I can read his thoughts. I knew what he was thinking, so I sighed. I guess that's that then, sir. Don't take this the wrong way, but I didn't really have a preference. But the one Kasumi didn't choose, she has really nice handwriting. No matter who it is, we have to work as a team. That's how I saw it.
I see. I wanna know why Kasumi chose who he did, but fine. They start tomorrow. Take care of them.
The next morning, they arrived.
I'm Mino Kakure. I was in sales at a big company. Nice to meet you all. I'm Narumi Tanizaki. I was in sales at my last job. I will be looking forward to learning from you all.
Oh, their introductions are so different. Kasumi had chosen Kakure-san. She was amicable and spoke in a sugary tone. On the other hand, Tanizaki-san was dignified and proper. Kakure-san, nice to meet you. I'm the team leader, so feel free to ask me anything.
Wow! You're the leader? You're so young.
Kasumi looked pleased. I always thought Kasumi was handsome and popular, but maybe he's actually the type to be easily fooled by women.
Nice to meet you, Kaku. Oh, Mr. Kasumi! I wanted to ask you something.
One of the women in her team tried to talk to her, but she ignored her.
What the? She can't even introduce herself?
First impressions of Kakure-san were not good. The women around her looked unhappy.
I'm Tanizaki. Nice to meet you. Oh, yeah. You're in team 2, right? We're in different teams, but ask me anything. Okay, thank you.
Tanizaki-san introduced herself to Team 1 as well. The women's expressions brightened.
She's so goody-goody. Isn't that unnecessary? Like a waste of time.
So obvious that she's saying that to Tanizaki-san. She laughed at Tanizaki-san for introducing herself to each person. Aren't we supposed to be adults? Tanizaki-san, don't worry about that. Greeting everyone is... Sales 101. No. Adulting 101. I think it's great.
Mr. Ogiwara? Thank you. I'll remember that.
She was quiet and unassuming, but had a good attitude. You could tell she was listening to people. Yeah, I'm glad Tanizaki-san is here. A few days since Tanizaki-san started, it was busy as usual.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. Sorry to make you switch suddenly. Was it okay?
Yes, I explained and they were understanding.
A few hours before, we had a newcomer named Rukawa that started in spring as a new grad.
I don't think I'll make it to the meeting! Help me!
Her sales meeting had run longer than planned, and she called me crying.
Sir, I'll go in her place.
Tanizaki-san had been getting ready to go home and overheard. She had gone in her place.
Tanizaki-san! Thank you!
The next day, Rukawa gave Tanizaki a passionate embrace and thanked her.
Oh, it's fine. The client said, "Good luck to Rukawa-san." It's because you did so well. Thank you so much.
She's like a little sister. Thank you, Tanizaki-san. You saved us.
Oh well, we all have to help each other out. That's what my Grammy said.
Grammy. I didn't think I would hear that word again. Maybe Kasumi had heard us. He laughed condescendingly. Sorry, Ogiwara. I took the pretty one. It must be hard to take care of an uneducated, unqualified plain Jane. Huh? Are you blind? Tanizaki-san has sales skill, and she's able to do things for people. It's not hard. Actually, she's helping us a lot. Don't insult her without even knowing her. Sorry, we're busy. Go away if you don't need anything. Kasumi left laughing. It was easier to get him away today.
Sorry, Mr. Ogiwara, because of me.
You did nothing wrong. You're very good. I see it. Have confidence.
Mr. Ogiwara? Thank you.
Tanizaki-san smiled. It was reserved, but I was happy to see it. Kasumi, is it in my head?
The way he said it, I don't like it. I'm upset.
Ruka was deep in thought. Then, she smiled brightly.
Tanizaki-san! Lunch! Let's eat together. Huh? Okay, sure.
I hope she doesn't have any bad ideas. I was worried, but I was happy to see them getting along. Meanwhile, Team 1.
Mr. Kasumi! Are you free tonight?
Huh? Of course! What's up? Wanna get dinner?
Yay! Let's. Oh, unrelated, but. Here we go again.
While those two looked happy, there were some very unhappy employees left behind. Cheers! 6 months later, we got past our peak season, and things were settling down. We had a party with Team 1 and Team 2. It was the welcome party for Tanizaki-san and Kakuta-san. Thank you for today, Shinganji-san. We even got a little bonus.
You guys are all working hard. Drink as much as you want tonight. By the way, since Tanizaki-san came, Team 2 is doing great.
Everyone looked at Tanizaki.
Right! Tanizaki-san is so thoughtful and always helps people. And now that she's learned makeup, it's over.
That day, Rukawa had decided to teach Tanizaki how to do her makeup.
First impressions are also important in sales. Makeup is just a part of adulting.
The women in the sales department had all taught her how to do makeup.
I'm grateful to you all. I'd never really learned makeup until now.
Now Tanizaki was the talk of the office for being beautiful. With her personality and good manners, it was all added together.
She was always great. Her skin is nice and her features are good. Man! My eyes didn't fail me.
Rukawa seems to have taken quite a liking to Tanizaki. Then, a nasty voice broke through.
But Tanizaki-san is 30 now, right? And she can't do her own makeup. She's a failure as a woman.
The room went cold. She had been making an enemy of all the women in the office for a while.
I know. I'm so grateful everyone taught me. Is that all an act? Like, oh, I'm such a nice girl. No, it's not. No, it's not. Ha! Don't act like the main character of your own tragedy. You're 30. That's cringe. I think it's forgivable if you're in your 20s like me. And you're older, but my record is higher. Aren't you embarrassed? You're getting cocky because you got a little bit prettier.
Kakure couldn't stop insulting her. That's how much of a threat Tanizaki was. Stop it.
What? Are you harassing me?
Of course not. Do you want me to?
No.
I hadn't felt that angry in a long time. I was able to let it go when Kasumi made fun of me. Do not insult Tanizaki anymore. You should look at yourself before you think about others.
How rude! Mr. Kasumi, say something!
What? Sorry, huh?
What? Were you not listening?
Oh, sorry. I was out of it. She didn't get the help she needed from Kasumi. Kakure-san got up and went to the restroom. Kasumi, are you okay? Your face. Shut up. Don't worry about me. I'm going home. He stood up shakily and left. I thought he would go to Kakure-san, but I guess not. Kasumi didn't look good. I should go after him. I was about to stand up.
You all keep eating. I'll take Kasumi home.
He stood up before me and let us know. Sir, I will.
He sees you as a rival. It's better if I do this.
There must be something. It wasn't my place. I see. Thank you, sir. The next Monday, Kasumi didn't come to work and...
Kasumi from Team 1 will be hospitalized for a while.
Shinganji let us all know. We were in shock.
I'll lead Team 1 until he's back. Everyone, do what you always do.
Yes, sir! If the department head is here, it should be fine.
No! This is terrible!
Kakure was unnaturally pale.
Kakure-san, are you okay? You don't look well.
No! I'm fine!
Okay, submit your schedule to me and get to work.
Okay, sir.
Less than a month later, things changed.
What is this, Kakure-san?
That's...
There were many complaints from clients that Kakure-san had gotten. A bunch of people wanted to cut their contracts. Kakure-san, the department head, and I were trying to figure it out.
They're all from people you met with after Kasumi was hospitalized.
I think that's just a coincidence.
Coincidence? That makes no sense. 1, sure, but there are 10 from just today. I wanted to hear it from you, but I guess not.
He sighed and glared at her.
I can't overlook this as the head of this department. I went to one of your clients, with Ogiwara.
What? You did?
Yes, we did. That's what you do as salesmen. With respect, we bowed our heads and apologized. Every client told us what happened. The contracts that were put on your record.
He paused. Kakure-san swallowed. She had cold sweats.
Kasumi had gotten them all. Am I correct?
Her record wasn't her own. Kasumi had gotten them all for her.
All of the clients said the same thing. You can just switch our representative without any warning.
About that, I just had Kasumi-san come with me.
Oh, that's strange. Some of them said that they met you for the first time the other day.
The other truths we discovered.
Mr. Kasumi! I've never met a man like you before.
Really? You're so cute. I would marry you.
I wouldn't mind if it's you, but you'll protect me, right? Not just in private, at work too?
Kasumi was head over heels for Mino's sweet whispers. He had worked himself to the bone. We learned this when we went to see Kasumi. Kasumi, how are you? You're worrying about me. You're the only one I can't lose to. He turned away and frowned. We had always been rivals. With girls, work, I can't lose to you. That's why. Kasumi grinded his teeth. He was so gaunt now.
Kasumi, as your boss, I'm sorry that I found out late.
But, sir.
You're very capable. I trust you. Will you tell me everything?
Kasumi and I came in together. We always admired Shinganji. Who was better fit to work for Shinganji? That was the reason for our battle. Sir, I'm sorry. He worked till he collapsed for you. You asked him to do that in exchange for marriage. We have witness statements from the women in your team. You can't get away now. I hate Kasumi, but maybe I only made it this far because he was there. So, for now, I would defend him. We heard a knock at the door.
Sorry to interrupt. We just received a call from Love Koi Manufacturing.
It was Tanizaki-san. It was another complaint from a client that Kasumi got for Kakure.
Again. Jeez, Love Koi Manufacturing is our biggest contract this month.
We gulped. Kakure-san had gone pale. She was shaking.
Can I go over and apologize? Tanizaki-san? Why? Why? Because we have to help each other out. Ah! I said all those terrible things to you.
Kakure-san was in disbelief. Tanizaki smiled. Tanizaki-san, you're so... Okay, I'll go too. Sir, may I?
Yeah, I'll leave it to you two. Good luck.
Yes, sir! We left. I don't know what happened after this.
Mino Kakure-san, your resume says you graduated from a top university and worked at a big company. It said you have many certifications. I was curious, so I looked into it. I found proof of fraud. Did you think you would get away with it?
Because my uncle said he'd take care of it.
I see. Apparently, you're one of her chief's nieces. I heard from HR and was surprised. What's important isn't your resume, it's what came after. There's a lot more to a person than their resume. Tanizaki-san didn't have an education or certification she could put on her resume. That's why Kasumi and you look down on her. But she can introduce herself to people, be thoughtful, be grateful. Tanizaki-san was better in ways that didn't show on her resume. So, she was more well received than you, and loved by her teammates.
Kakure-san started to cry. She felt her needs and apologized over and over. It was discovered that Mino Kakure had falsified her resume. She lost the company's trust. She had pushed her work onto others and falsified her record over and over. Her actions were deemed purposeful and malicious. She was fired. The chief that had told her to falsify her resume was also blamed, and they both disappeared. Hisuru Kasumi had fallen for her tricks. He came back after 2 months. He had been pushed to the edge. Due to the incident, he was dismissed from his position as team leader. He himself had requested this. I'm gonna start over. One day, I'll beat Ogiwara and Mr. Shinganji. Kasumi bowed his head. It was the same pure Kasumi that had become my rival the day we started. As for me, I was still the team leader of Team 2. Tanizaki-san, thanks to you, we got the contract with Lovekoi again. Thank you so much! Since the Kakuta-san incident, Tanizaki had continued to show up to see the client. It worked, and we got another big contract.
It's because everyone helped. Thank you all.
This contract should give Tanizaki-san a lot more confidence.
Kasumi-san, thank you for coming with me.
Kasumi had gone to apologize with Tanizaki many times. Her honesty got through to him. No, I was in the wrong. If you weren't there, they wouldn't have forgiven us. I'm sorry for insulting you. I was competing with Ogiwara, so...
That again? You've apologized a lot, so I'm tired of hearing that now.
Tanizaki-san smiled. Kasumi had fallen for her and confessed his feelings to her.
Sorry. I like Mr. Ogiwara. Ryohei Ogiwara, who recognized and trusted me, even with nothing on my resume.
I see. Of course. I can't beat him just yet. She rejected him because she liked me, but I wouldn't find out until a little later. Shinganji had noticed Kasumi's strange behavior. He had faith in Kasumi, so he waited. He felt responsible for what happened, and now was the team leader for Team 1. Resumes are great for learning a person's skills in history. But you can only learn so much from a piece of paper. We humans need skills beyond education, work, and certifications. Maybe that will be the sword that carves out a new future. I want to find the sword that lies in every person's heart.
Hello, it's Brittany here. I actually really like that the villain in this story kind of came up and apologized at the end. That doesn't happen very often, but it was really sweet. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next story. Toodaloo!